Hey, if you like my content on YouTube, you should check me out on Twitch. I do a lot of stuff there at twitch.tv/RedFoxComms. That's twitch.tv/RedFoxComms. Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of RedFoxComms. Today on the channel we're going to be introducing a new series, Punk Review. On this episode of Punk Review, I figured no other person would serve as a better first guest in a way than Faze Banks, because this man is quite possibly one of the cringiest punks on the internet. And I know the word cringy in and of itself has become cringy to use, but I mean genuinely, Faze Banks, the amount of times this guy runs his mouth on Twitter claiming he's gonna beat people up or sue them, and then never acting upon it, is baffling. Actually, it's not really that baffling because he's a YouTuber, and a YouTuber pretending that there's someone that they aren't is not uncommon with the slightest, but it never remains any less funny for me. So today we're going to be going over Faze Banks' recent outbursts over a smaller YouTuber, Tommy C, and really just showing how insecure and how quick to jump at the bat Faze Banks really is. So a smaller YouTuber in the commentary realm, Tommy C. If you're a mainstay on my channel, you definitely know who Tommy C is, because Tommy C actually gave me a shout out, which probably makes me biased in some sort of way, but at least I'm going to be upfront with that rather than pretend like I'm not. Now this whole situation started when Faze Banks tweeted this out and then deleted it. But fortunately, the Keem Twitter screenshot bot caught it. So let's give it a look. At Luminosity, hey Steven, hope everything's well. Do me a favor and stop spreading dumb about my org to people. Cause if you want to go down this road, we can go down this road. Ask around. I'm not the guy you want to go toe to toe with. Take care, friend. And he put a smiley face, you know, just to really add to the whole passive aggressiveness. I see you, Banks. So now we're going to go over Tommy C's initial tweet and 3 responses of Faze Banks that were picked by Comment Cop, and they're going to be voiced over by my friend Bobby Dubs in the voice of Sonic the Hedgehog, because why not?
Actually, at Faze Banks, you're the kind of guy to fuck with, because you always run your mouth, threaten, and delete tweets. Oh, and never do shit. How's that lawsuit with Jake Paul going you threatened a year ago? Dude, calm down. You're from Massachusetts, not Compton.
So Tommy C clearly taking shots at Faze Banks, catching him in another situation where he's threatening to do something and then deleting the tweet right afterwards, looking incredibly weak on Banks' part. That's when Faze Banks responded with a slew of around 11 or more tweets attacking Tommy. Now I'm not going to go over all of them because Tommy C's already done that, but a tweet in which Comment Cop captured 3 of these 11 tweets, because they were all deleted. We're going to take a look at these 3 tweets and really just show how insecure Banks is.
And Tommy, I'm 26. And you're what? 40-something? Still broke as fuck? Still have no real direction in life? Still boozing every day? Still trying to fit in with the cool kids on the internet? You're the scum of the earth.
Jeez, seems a little harsh on Banks' side, considering that Tommy C is a small YouTuber with only 30,000 subscribers, and Banks closing in on 5 million. Now some might hate that I'm bringing up numbers in the argument, but what I'm simply doing is showing that Tommy C is a speck of dust on Banks' map. So why is he getting so defensive and so triggered over something a smaller YouTuber is saying? Does it hurt your ego that much that you feel like you have to respond with a slew of tweets? Tommy C isn't going to be taking away any subscribers from Banks' fanbase or Twitter following. So why Banks is so defensive and jumps to just railing on Tommy, I have no clue on, other than the fact that he's just that insecure. And who knows, maybe just me making this video responding to this situation is going to get Banks to go after me. And if that happens, well, it just goes to show, if Banks cares that much about what a 1,000 sub YouTuber, 16-year-old kid has to say about him, then you can really tell who Faze Banks really is.
Again, you couldn't look any more dumb in a tweet if you tried. I grew up in a poor neighborhood in Lowell, Massachusetts. Anyone that knows me knows this. What relevance that has, I don't know. But you're a fucking moron. Also, I would beat your drunk ass up with my fucking eyes closed. You're actually funny.
Now, do you remember how in the original tweet, Tommy mentioned that Banks always does 3 things: run his mouth, threaten, and delete tweets? Well, in the first tweet, Banks ran his mouth, and in the second tweet, he threatened to beat up Tommy C. Really now? You're gonna beat up Tommy C? I'd actually pay to see that happen, because that would be pretty interesting, you know, just seeing this 5 million sub YouTuber just beating the crap out of a smaller YouTuber for simply criticizing him. You don't look tough, Banks. You look actually quite weak, threatening to beat someone up on the internet. That's like the most pathetic thing I think I've ever seen.
And yeah, Tommy, I'm 10,000% gonna delete my tweets because I don't want to give you even the slightest bit of exposure, you fucking dirtbag leech. Enjoy your miserable life, you fat pussy.
Tommy already called Banks out for deleting his tweets afterhands and looking weak. So this is his attempt to sort of outsmart Tommy and look like, oh, I've got the edge over you, Tommy. I'm not going to delete these tweets to look weak. I'm going to delete them not to give you any relevance. Yes, because Tommy C was going to gain 100,000 subscribers today if only Banks had kept his tweets up. Banks, you replying to Tommy C isn't going to give him that much clout. I'm sorry to break it to you, but your Twitter account isn't so massive to where simply you replying to Tommy is gonna blow him up or give him a second career or something. You're just not that big, dude. Like, I hate to burst your ego or something, but I don't think that's really practical. I think you just deleting your tweets still looks weak, and your excuse for that is to not give the other side attention. Oh boy. Didn't you already give him attention just by responding in the first place? I mean, this argument looks pretty bad. If you enjoyed that narration, then you should totally check out my friend Bobby Dub's channel. His link will be in the description. He does a lot of voices for a lot of Dragon Ball, Sonic type stuff, so you should go check him out. But in conclusion, guys, we can see another YouTuber with a massive ego got butthurt over criticisms of a smaller YouTuber. And ironically, Banks does the exact 3 things that Tommy predicted he would do to Tommy's face. It's almost like poetic justice at this point. So if you enjoyed the video, you know what button to press. If you're new around here, subscribe. Check me out on Twitch. And I'm AugieRFC. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out, guys.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Stuck inside a rat race. Rat race. Fuck. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up again. Inside this rat race.